everyone is having a great time. So let me introduce myself first. I'm Professor Richard Wandasan. I am a professor of the Department of English and Literature under College of Arts and Sciences. So I'm new to the Lyceum of the Philippines and University. First and foremost, I would like to thank the organizing committee for inviting me over through one of my best students, Miss Tiffany Jones. Thank you for it's such an honor and such a privilege to be standing here in front of you and breaking the monotony. I know that probably you will not. I won't have a crowd here because it's a lecture. Well, don't worry. I will not really be conducting a lecture. I'll make it short, sweet, simple, insightful, and worthy of your time. So when Miss Jones invited me, I did not hesitate. I didn't have any qualms about it because watching talent search is a passion. Would you believe sometimes I would end up late, or I would even repeat, videos just to watch previews, particularly grand finals. That's how addicted I am to talent search. So for today, I would just like to zero in on how are we going to enhance our personality? How are we going to develop our confidence? How are we going to make use, or how are we going to leverage on talent search competitions such as this to develop our self-confidence and to boost our morale and to be able to express ourselves without any hesitation. So I would like to go by the acronym. Ms. Jones probably would know this. I'm a fan of acronym. So for today, I would just like to leave this short message with this acronym, KSPK. KSPK. Okay, what does it stand for? It's not kulang sa pansin, ka, the CA, but it's KSPCA. What does that stand for? K stands for know your potentials. I believe it all starts from there. Being able to recognize what are you capable of, right? What are your talents? I'm pretty sure you would be able to relate with me when I say some of you started their journey. Some of you were able to discover their talents here within the four walls of the bathroom, right? While you are brushing and probably, scrubbing your body and you start humming, and all of a sudden you realize you can carry a tune, right? So sometimes it would start from there. Or how many of you here are probably products of, dance competitions in their respective communities, diba? Si SK Chairman, may paliga. Sali tayo ng dance contest, right? I'm pretty sure some of you are products of those, and I am not undermining you. It actually, as the saying goes, great things start from small beginning, growing up, reach early for your dreams. Milo every day. Diba yung jingle niya? Great things start from small beginning. It all starts there. Where does it start? It starts from the recognition that you have what it takes. You have the potential. You have what it takes to be successful in whatever field of endeavor you will be embarking on. It all starts there. Once you have known that you can sing, you can dance, you can entertain, you are good in public speaking, the next step, remember KSP, is strengthen it. What do you mean by strengthen? You harness your potentials. How are you going to do that? This is the fertile ground by which you can cultivate your talent. That's why I am very happy that our university is really outcome-based, because more than the theories and concepts, right? We put premium on actual application of learning outside the walls of the classroom. So those who have talents, harness it. You might not probably have the courage to face an audience. Probably you can start within your family. How many of you here during reunions would sing, or probably would be bullied by their aunts or uncles? Oh, hurry up. I remember they would be put on the table and then they would be asked to dance. Harness your potentials. You can do it professionally. I believe some of you, there are a lot of organizations wherein you can participate in. If you are good in singing, I believe Center for Pop and ABS-CBN. I know it might involve some money, but you can be resourceful. This is where your creativity can come into play, right? Do not put your talent into waste. That's S. Strengthen it. P, what do you think does it stand for? So know your talents. Once you have known your talents, you strengthen it. After that, practice makes perfect, but no one is perfect, so I practice. Okay, so what does that mean? P, you persevere. Sometimes, I believe, when you join competitions, you get frustrated, right? I remember in the book of Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist, probably some of you have read that, right? At some point, not everyone will be in agreement with you in pursuing your dreams. Some of them would go against you. But do you give up? You will lose competitions. First try, second try. We have heard the story of Charis Pempenko, right? Who has lost several times. Not a champion, but look where she is right now. I'm not a personal fan of Charis Pempenko, but I'm citing her as an example, right? Manny Pacquiao, how many boxing feats has he lost? But look where he is right now. I believe there's a common denominator. They do not give up. Cliche it may sound, diba? Try until you succeed. People of this, oh, hello. Oh, I'm here. Okay, hello. Ayan. So, persevere. Do not give up. Diba? As what you might not be able to do it during the first try, do it again, second try, until you're able to get it. Our greatest glory consists in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I always tell my students every time we compete, because I'm also a trainer of, speech choir or rhetorical, etc. You know what? It's not the art of winning. It's probably the trophy that would give you glory, but it's the journey. It's the art of competing that matters, because that's what makes you a better person. So to all the contestants, just enjoy this. If you lose, then look for other opportunities to join other competitions. It's not the end of the world. So persevere, because persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. How many of you here have given up? How many of you have not tried and have not succeeded in life because early on in the game, they surrendered? Right? Life is full of challenges. No one guaranteed it's going to be easy going for us. Same goes with our journey. Okay? So, let's persevere. And ka, what does that mean? When you fall, you pick up from it. And after that, you celebrate and affirm. What do you mean by celebrate? Is there going to be a birthday, an event, a baptismal, or what now? Right? What do you mean by celebrate? Celebrate your individuality. Celebrate your uniqueness as a person. You're good in playing the piano, you're good in singing, you can hum a tune, you're good in dancing, you're good in public speaking, you're good in bowling or whatnot. Celebrate it. Affirm that you are great. And finally, affirm that there is God behind you. I'm not a pastor, but ultimately it all boils down to that. I believe successful performers, one of the things that they have that is common to them is that they recognize that their talent is coming from an omniscient, all-knowing source. And that is the Almighty God. And I believe if you offer it to Him, if you offer every performance, you will never go wrong. So remember that. K is Pika. Know your potentials. S, strengthen it once you have known, once you have identified it. At some point when you fall, what do? P, you persevere, be persistent, do not give up. And after you have recovered, CA would mean you celebrate, you affirm. So I would like to end this talk by celebrating and affirming our uniqueness and our individuality. So can you please pat the shoulder of the person at your right, not the face, but the shoulder at your back. So you are talented. Can everyone do that, please? You are talented. Okay, on your left, you are talented as well. Okay, last one at your back, talentado ka. Okay, in your front, talentado ka. Okay, so with that, I leave everyone. Good evening and congratulations to all the candidates. You are all winners in your own right. Thank you so much.